Stringham, certified emotion code, body code practitioner, talking to you today about business and how this will help you in business, whether you're a business owner, a business manager, or a salesperson. Of course, we're all salespeople, but if that's what your title is, how this modality will help you. So we'll start with salespeople and we'll work up the line. So you're a salesperson, and I work with many, for example, real estate sales. I have a few real estate clients who are in real estate sales. And what happens when you're in sales? You hear no all the time. And if you're not careful about it or minding your vibration about it, when you're hearing no all day long, maybe 99 times no for every yes, it can wear you down and wear you out. Well, here's the thing. Hearing no and your reaction to no, yes, because some people, it just rolls right off them. It's not a problem. And with some people, they can't handle it and they bounce out of the industry very quickly. So let's go to the body code and see if we can come up with something. Is it going to let us today? No, it looks like it's not. Looking for body code. No, it's not today. Okay, so let's say you're hearing no all day long and you're feeling depressed or anxiety about that. Well, those are trapped emotions, depression and anxiety. And they don't have to happen as a result of your being told no today. It probably has more to do when you were told no when you were a kid and you had a little ball of energy the size of an orange was created. And, maybe it was something at school, or you couldn't have cookies at home, or boyfriend or girlfriend broke up with you, told you no, or when you asked them out, or could be, 1,000 different things. But if you didn't express it and held that emotion in, then now, years later, you're hearing no from a prospect, and it triggers those same feelings and that same emotion. So it needs to be cleared. And you know what? When you clear it, then all of a sudden the no's don't bother you so much anymore. It's incredible. And example, I have as I said, a real estate client who has about tripled her business in the 4 years I've been working with her, step by step, inch by inch, going from a state of I can only do so much, I'm too busy. That's another one that affects us that we can work on. Where does this busyness come from? It comes from something in the past, because some salespeople have plenty of time and some of them don't. So I work with people individually, find out what their issues are and where the connection is with their past. And we clear it. And as I said, in the case of the real estate agent, a 4-fold increase in business over the last 4 years. So that's great testimonial to the power of this work. If you're a manager, you've got a whole different set of issues that come up. I was a mid-level manager for a number of years in my career before I stepped off on my own, what I'm doing now. Well, I went from low-level manager to mid-manager to owning a business, a brick-and-mortar business, to going into the nonprofit realm to owning my own business. So I had multiple steps, but I did spend, a good 6 years as a mid-level manager in the corporate world. So you've got to please a lot of people. You have to please those who are above you. You have to please those who are below you. You have to please those who are lateral to you, and they all have different wants and needs and need to be treated differently from the other ones. So it's a challenge being a manager, because the ones above you may want you to buckle down more and be tougher on those below you. The ones below you You want them to like you, or else the productivity is going to go down, morale is going to go down. The ones on the side of you are probably getting the same order as you are, and you don't want to do something different from what they do and rustle their feathers. It's all a big balancing game that has to be played day to day, week to week, and it's quite stressful. So again, I can work with mid-level managers as a result of my experience and as a result of this modality, and clear away the trapped emotions that can be blocking. Because some managers handle it and are great at it, and others really struggle. Well, here's the emotion code chart here. See, it's got a list of 60 emotions, and I guarantee you there's a bunch of them there that'll be affecting you if you're a manager. That once we clear it, it's not going to change what people are asking you to do or expecting from you, but it's going to change a lot how you react to the way people expect you to be and the actions they expect you to take. And then all of a sudden, when you're coming home at night, you're not so stressed out. When Monday morning comes, you don't have the sense of dread that here comes another week. When you're asked to stay a couple of extra hours at the end of the day because you got to work on the budget or some kind of emergency came up or something like that, it becomes something that you get to do, not that you have to do, because you're going to love what you're doing better. And when you love what you're doing better, then those who work for you are going to love working for you better, because you're going to appreciate them more, because there won't be all that stress involved and expectation. So I work with people with that, using the body code, using these trapped emotions. We have traumas that we can clear and lots of other things. Sometimes we store them in their bodies and we correct the imbalance in your body. Like, let's say you're getting heartburn all the time from stress. Well, we eliminate the stress and boom, the heartburn's gone. Or maybe you have body aches or a sore shoulder. I had one today with a very sore shoulder that was all related to stress over career and work and the interplay between work and home and stuff like that. And we'll find out later on today how the session worked out in terms of eliminating. She did say she felt much better by the end of the session as at the beginning. And when you get rid of these aches and pains, then your job goes better. So now we go up to step 3, which is you're a business owner. You're an entrepreneur, a high-level manager, a CEO, and I'm working with one right now pretty intensively. And the issue there is stress, and how to react to the stress, and how do you cope with the stress, and how do you get through it? This person is making a lot of money, so money's not the issue. So how can there be stress if you're making all the money you can probably ever need? Well, it comes from the expectations, from stockholder expectations, from personnel issues, supply chain issues, COVID-19 issues, and then particular issues to the industry that you're in. There are plenty of opportunities for stress every day. So I can act as a coach. Now, I'm not going to help you with your accounting or business processes or things like that. There are coaches that are very good at that. But I'll tell you what, if I can help you get rid of the stress that is coming with the job that's coming day to day, and instead make it, as we did with mid-level managers, something enjoyable, like have that passion for it, like when you first started it, then that's going to make life a lot better for you. You're going to live longer. Your family's going to appreciate you more. You're going to appreciate your systems and your partners and your employees more. And that makes them be happier to work for you. So we do that simply. We start off by clearing trapped emotions. We go to the chart. We pull the trapped emotions that you picked up maybe in childhood or early in your career. And by clearing those, then all of a sudden it unblocks whatever it is that's blocking, stopping you now. The gentleman I told you I'm working with who's under high stress, it's not a whole lot that we needed to clear it, like 2-3 sessions. It's all it's been. Now, there are another set of issues to do with how this person's coping with stress, which is a whole different area, because how we cope with the stress may be good in the short term, but maybe not so good in the long term. So that's the next layer, the next step we're going to go. But in terms of the actual stress that was workplace related, we were able to clear it very quickly. So I know this is a quick overview of what we do here at the Body Code, but in review, we work with salespeople who are being told no all the time, and we're going to have a 5-part seminar actually coming up about that specifically. That's going to be coming up this summer. So look for that on the website that you see there, balanceharmonyjoy.com. It'll be listed there. Number 2, for managers, all the people you have to please, all the expectations you have to fulfill. Those are things that I'm really good at helping people to work with and adjust to. And then the high-level managers, the owners, entrepreneurs, it's the stress. And if you can overcome the stress, then the whole reason you got into the business in the first place becomes a joy again, and you reconnect to that passion and joy that you had. Are you interested in learning about more? You can go on the website and click make an appointment, and look for the free 15-minute inventory. It's a 15-minute session where we'll just kind of go over a lot of the stuff that I just talked to you about, and see if there's anything that we can work with each other on. Happy to do that. It's free. Usually run a little bit over. I leave time at the end of it, so we don't have to cut you off if we run out of time. Answer any questions you have, and talk about how we can collaborate together to bring you balance, harmony, and joy in your business the way you always expected it to be when you started out. So that's one. And then number 2 is the Reshape Your Life workshop. The date is incorrect there, but you can see it. It's 5 Zoom sessions over an 8-day period. It's coming up again on May the 6th, starting Friday, May 6th, 2022. And this is a chance to redirect the direction of your life. If you're not happy with the way it's going, maybe you just don't have that sense of joy. Maybe there's too much stress. Maybe your relationships are strained because of the schedule you're on or the stress you're under. Or maybe your health is affected. We work with that, my wife and I, my wife Carol there on the right, and we work as a group over 5 sessions. So it's 10 hours of work where we work in the group sessions. And then you also get homework assignments, not hard ones, but they're probably an hour to 2 hours between each session. So you're getting about 15 hours worth of work over the course of 8 days is where this takes place. You also will get an accountability partner. You'll learn how an accountability partner works and how going forward beyond the workshop, how you can use that as a tool to keep your stress level down, your productivity high, and your enjoyment of your job and your life higher. And it's really worth the whole ridiculously low cost for this course anyway, to learn about a partner. And you will actually get a partner where you can practice on and learn how it all works, and be invited to spend an extra 3 weeks with this partner at the end of the week to see if that's, if you and your partner want to continue on and do a more longer term commitment. That's completely up to you, but you will have a partner at least for the 1 week. So you get to learn how that works. The result of it is going to be greater prosperity in your business and in your job. And it's open to anybody, not business owners, salespeople, or managers, but it's really open to anybody who wants to reshape their life. They're really basically happy with their life, but they got to make some tweaks and everything, which we all do every year. So that's coming up. The cost is $185. If you sign up by April 30th, it's we're taking $35 off, so it's $150 to encourage people to sign up a little earlier. And we'd love to see you there. And if there are any questions, you can sign up again on Balance, Harmony, Joy. Click make an appointment, and you'll see the under events. You'll see it there. Actually, we're gonna put that up later on today, so it'll be up by the time you see this. Okay. So unless there are any questions, we do. The link is over there on the right. There it is. Reshape Your Life link. Okay, good. And so you can click that if you have that. So I'm here every Wednesday at noonish Eastern time and live. So if you want to have any work done on you, you can, I will do a clearing for you. So let's say you have a level of stress in your business and we're talking about stress, then I'll do that. Next week will be a different topic. So you come and join in, find out if that's something that you want a clearing in. You send me a chat during the broadcast, and I will announce you. And of course, everybody will be watching to see how you're doing. So it's not a private thing. So you really have to take that into account, whether you're going to volunteer or not. But we love to have volunteers. It really makes these videos a lot more valuable for people and a lot more interesting to watch as well. So that'll be every Wednesday, noon Eastern time, 9 o'clock Pacific. And for as long as there's interest, we will keep doing them. Okay. So take care, everybody. And we'll see you next week at the Body Code. And I hope to see you on May 6th for Reshape Your Life. And for those of you watching that are already clients of mine, you're invited to my Saturday client Zoom call where we do demos and get your questions answered. That's a very popular event now. It's the event, the attendance keeps going up every week. We're really excited about it. We started it in late January and it's really taken off. So that's great. And that's every Saturday for those who are already current clients or the guests of a current client. So if you want to be a guest, please contact me through the website, or if you know my contact information, you can send me that as well. Okay. So take